Hello and welcome to my Minecraft Nostalgia series, where we are actually going to have some cool, awesome terrain gen. We're going to build lots of cool things and we're going to explore pretty much an interesting new world. We are playing in Minecraft 1.8.1. I'm using a customized role type that I actually found on the Minecraft forums that will create worlds that remind you of the old Minecraft beta days when terrain gen was actually pretty cool. I actually spawned right next to this giant cliff face here. It looks pretty interesting. I've never even beta, you can find a lot of awesome stuff like this. So I'll put the preset in the description. But basically what we have is in 1.8 you can do a customized role type. You can pretty much play around with how the terrain generates. I had to search online for one that generated a lot like Minecraft Beta. Even though we're in 1.8.1, this world's going to have a lot of old Minecraft Beta type features. For one thing, I have switched the texture pack back to the old Beta textures, which is pretty nostalgic for me because Minecraft Beta, I think 1.0 or 1.1 is when I started playing the game. So as you notice, you see some gravel over there. It's actually kind of pink and purple looking. And that's actually what the old gravel used to look like. You used to get awesome just random cliffs like this and random biomes back in Minecraft Beta, and it was before Minecraft Beta 1.7 where you would get these awesome features like this just, out of the blue. Like, stuff like this was actually a pretty cool find. And ever since Beta 1.8, the terrain gen did get pretty boring. It's like, okay, here's a plain, It looks like every other plane I've ever seen. Okay, here's a mountain that looks like every other mountain I've seen. Here's a desert, all a village with annoying villagers in it. And I think that's why I haven't played the game on my channel for a while, is I just got disillusioned with the way Minecraft has become in the past couple of years, ever since Minecraft Beta 1.8. It's like, I start a world and, okay, you see one biome and you've seen all of them. They're all exactly the same. There's no variety. And now that they have the continents now, where the biomes only generate next to like biomes, it's like, okay, spawn on a continent is all forests and plains over and over. That's pretty boring too. I guess I should probably start gathering some resources before the sun goes down. So I started playing around with the presets not too long ago. I'm like, I want to get one that kind of looks like Minecraft Beta because I want to be inspired to build cool things. I want to get that nostalgic feeling back. I actually want to enjoy exploring the surface. Because the last versions of Minecraft that have come out, I pretty much just want to cave. Because the terrain is just so boring. And that's all I ended up doing was caving, Here's a zombie under us somewhere. And I think that's why I probably partly contributed to my dungeon curse. Why I would just find so many dungeons I'd be underground all the time. Oh, we got some coca beans first day. I don't know if it'll help us stay alive through the first night here. So basically this preset makes the biome smaller. It makes them a little bit more haphazard, which I like. Here's a jungle next to some extreme hills, which you don't normally see in the game anymore. So that's pretty cool. It's not a huge jungle or anything. Here's some awesome mountains over here. Here's some desert mountains over here. Here's a plain over here. So it's going to be a pretty awesome world, I can already tell. Guess I should get a workbench together. We're also going to have the brightness on Moody. Because Minecraft Beta, that's how it was. It's going to make the game a lot more challenging, a lot more frightening. There's some other changes too. In this preset that I found online, there are no abandoned mineshafts. There are no villages. Because those were post-Beta 1.8 features. I don't exactly care for that much. The coca beans, this is part of the texture pack. The Nostalgia mid-beta texture pack. I figured it would be quite fitting. There are also no strongholds. There are no ravines, which I don't like ravines. They're not my favorite. Let me think. There's also... yeah, there's no strongholds, no ravines, no villages, no desert temples. I don't know if there's jungle temples or not. I don't think there are. But that's not a big loss to me personally, because everything you can find in those places, you can find elsewhere in the game. I mean, there's still going to be dungeons because they were part of Minecraft Beta. I left it on the regular dungeon count setting. I didn't want to alter that. I want this to be as pretty much a vanilla feel as possible. And just look at this cool terrain here. I like how it's haphazard and random like this. It's like every area is going to be unique. I'm going to be inspired to actually build some cool things. Because with a new terrain gen, if you don't do a customized world type, it's like, okay, it's boring. Nothing inspires me to actually build something cool. And a lot of the reason I haven't done a video in so long, too, is just because, you know, I wasn't getting a lot of views. I'm like, okay, I think I need to reevaluate what I'm doing. I thought about possibly trying another game, but I couldn't find anything that really interested me to the point where I would take time out of my day to edit 3-hour videos. I guess I should... Oh, I got 39 cobblestone. We got the old cobblestone texture, too, so we have that back. But yeah, a lot of the reason I wasn't recording is I just wasn't getting views on my old videos, and I don't know if it was all the mods I was using was detracting from it, or the fact that I wasn't building much, and so I took some time off. I went and watched some other videos, and the ones that seem to do the best are the ones where people, you know, have long-term builds. You know, they build really awesome things, really explore their world, build an empire, pretty much. So I think I'm going to try that approach instead. We're just going to play in vanilla on this awesome world here. I can tell I'm going to like this already. The seed should be in the description. I just called it iluvspidrs is nostalgia as the seed. So let's go ahead and make us a shovel. We'll kill this zombie that's strolling over here. I think he's getting a pretty bad sunburn. Now the fire texture in this texture pack is not the same. Because in beta, the fires when mobs would burn up looked a little bit different, so I think the texture pack maker missed that, and some of the sounds are different too. You can tell how I'm walking across this grass. It's a slightly different sound than you have now. And when you dig out gravel, I think it's a different sound. Yeah. Yep, it's a different sound. But this is what gravel used to look like when I first started playing the game. It was kind of pinkish, which now gravel has a pretty boring texture. I think I should probably get some meat here. We still have some 1.8 features in here, so it's inevitable. But I like this mountain over here. It's just random. The desert ones I think I left back there too. I'd like to walk around a little bit and explore and find a pretty cool spot to call my base. Looks like we still have a lot of the old flowers. I don't know if the preset cut out like the sunflowers, which I never really cared for. Because having so many flowers around, it's just like choking the landscape. I mean, I'm already not a fan of tall grass. I knock it down wherever I can. I just don't like tall grass. I think maybe it's because I started playing before the tall grass was introduced into the game. It actually came in, I think, beta 1.4 or something. I could be wrong, but it was around the same time we got wolves. We have so many sheep around here, too. But I want to find an awesome place to call my base. You know, we're going to build something really cool out of it. So I would like to find a mountain if all possible, or a cool overhang, or so I might have to walk around a little bit. Spend a couple of days looking around here. We don't even have coal yet. I can always burn some charcoal if I need to. There's an overhang right over there. So I'll just have to walk around and find something that inspires me. So definitely we're going to focus more on the building aspect of the game this time around. Not going to worry about so much like mods or anything. I think I'm not going to really mess with those this time around. I don't think they're really necessary to create a decent game or a decent viewing experience for you guys. Oh, we got cows. It looks like it's already starting to get dark, so I am playing on the moody setting. Because in beta, you were locked on the moody brightness setting all the time. It made caving really scary. Caves should be a little bit more scattered and more rewarding to find. Because back in beta, if you found a really awesome cave that went on forever, it was a treat. I mean, it was an awesome, awesome thing. Even like the grass breaking sound is a little bit different here. I'm going to have to get up here for the night. Spent so much time yakking. I at least want to pillar up and get that coal. I don't know if in this texture pack the stars are big or not. I don't think they are. So I miss the old big stars that would come out at night. Now they made them smaller and more realistic, which I think kind of missed the mark on everything. I should be fairly safe up here. Unless something decides to drop on my head, which is always possible. I'll probably just dig something into this cliff face for the night. I think once morning comes, we'll look around for pretty much an area that inspires a nice base. And I'll think about what we're going to build first. I do have to worry about food, so we'll have to get that together. Alright, I think this will be pretty... Oh, we still have the small stars. I don't know if that texture can be changed in a texture pack. Bring the big ones back, because I miss those. We have a good view up here. There's a cow down there. I don't see any mobs coming out yet. They will. Well, I'll just spend the night up here, and I'll come back in the morning. Alright, I think we've sat in here long enough. Sun's coming up. I just dug out a little bit of cobblestone. It's not going to hurt to have plenty of it for things that we're going to build later. And I'm planning on building some pretty cool things. So something that just struck me as interesting about this customized preset is I pressed F3 and we're actually in the sunflower plains. Yeah, we're in this big tall mountain that you never would have found in there before. So I think that's pretty cool. I didn't see too many monsters spawn in here overnight. I mean, there are a bunch of trees around here that they could be hiding in, or there could just be a lot of cave systems around here, which I think might be the case. That always makes it so you don't get as many monster spawns on the surface at night. So I think today we're going to search for a place to build a first base. So I don't really care for the coniferous areas too much. I do like this overhang, but I don't think I could really build anything out of that. But yeah, this is Sunflower Plains over here. It's got this huge, cool mountain in it, which I find pretty interesting. And I apologize, the Nostalgia Beta resource pack has annoying cows, so I apologize. Like, they used to be so annoying, and they brought that back, but I had to take it with the texture pack and the resource pack. Okay, I did get a raw beef out of that. And there's the old texture. So I think we'll come back across here. Which direction shall we head? I mean, I still don't care for swamps too much. I think we should probably head in this direction today. I don't want to run and burn down all my energy. I mean, we have persistent animals now, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. I don't know if I can get over those cliffs over here. The desert cliffs. Now we're kind of on the cusp of like 5 different biomes here, which I find quite interesting about this preset. I might have to look around for a while in order to find something cool to build on. So I might cut some of this out. If I don't find anything interesting, we still have rabbits. And I forgot to mention too, those new stone types I also took out of this preset. It came with the presets. Like, I don't like the diorite or the granite or whatever that other one's called that starts with an A. I just don't care for those all that much. I think they make caves look really ugly, and they fill up your inventory. When they have not increased our inventory space or given us backpacks in the game yet, so I took those out because I just don't care for them. I'd like to see if I can climb up here and I can get a better view of what's around us. I do like these desert cliffs, though. Those are pretty cool. And if you guys have any ideas for what I can build, please let me know in the comments. You know, give me ideas. I'll definitely be looking for inspiration for things to build. If you see like a cool landmass or something, you know, let me know the time of the video and say, hey, you should build this here or build that there, or I'll be more than happy to do that. I'll probably be doing a lot of off-camera work in this world too. Oh, we got some more coal over here. We're getting up into cooler temperatures. Now this wasn't in beta. The temperature with height thing. There's only so much you can do with the presets, but I'm still really happy with this world. I think I'm really going to like it. And I also made coal and iron a little bit less common too, because it's just too easy to obtain coal and iron. In this version of the game, it's like I can cave and get like a stack of iron pretty quickly. It's just too easy. I can get minecart rails too easily. I left the other ores the same because gold is still relatively hard to find. I made coal twice as rare, and I think I made iron about... I think it was about 4 times as rare as what it was, which is actually what it was like in the earlier versions of the game when I started playing. If you found iron, it was a treat. I mean, you coveted that iron pickaxe, or you coveted that iron sword that you found, or... I think I kind of like this area. Look at that haphazard terrain gen there. I like that. Makes the area very unique. It's like it's not all just like flat desert all around. There's a cool mountain over here. I like how 1 second you're in the extreme hills and 1 second you're in the desert. That's pretty sweet. So maybe around here I should build something. I'm not positive what exactly I should build quite yet. I think I can find a cliff and actually have a house coming off the side of it or something, or a castle coming off the side, and then maybe I can tunnel down underground and have a base under there as well. I think that would be pretty awesome. The thing is, there's not a lot of animals around here, so food would be a challenge. I mean, I can farm wheat and make cookies. I have cocoa beans that I can farm, thanks to this jungle over here. But yeah, that's a pretty cool view. I like that. We have a savanna over here as well. So it looks like the biomes are kind of sticking together by type a little bit. I like this valley. I can't wait to explore the caves. It'll actually... I'm not sure what this did for the cave gen. There won't be any more abandoned mine shafts. So I'm going to stop running into those every 5 seconds. Dungeons I left the same. Looks like there's a start of a little cave system down there. I might explore that eventually. I think I want to see what's on the other side of this desert. You know, get a full inventory of what's around here. Alright, I'll come back if I find something that I really, really like. I mean, I like this area. I might settle here. Have multiple entrances coming out. I think it would be cool to do like a sky rail across this. That would be pretty awesome. So, I'm already getting lots of ideas. This will probably be the main world that I play off camera when I'm not recording too. So I think that arrangement would probably work a little bit better. Oops, I gotta eat some food. I have a couple pieces of mutton here, which I'm glad to have. I think we're coming up on an ocean. Oh, there might be something on the other side of this. It looked like a pillar over there for a second. It'd be awesome if you could make like a lighthouse out of that or something that could be the base. So. And none of these biomes are going to be really big either. I don't know what that is over there. It looks like it might be either it's probably a plain. There's a small swamp over there. Yeah, I so miss terrain gen like this. But that cliff I like over there. So I think I'm going to walk around for a little while, see if I find anything I really like. More than this, but this is good too. And I will bring you back in if I find something that I really want to build on. Now this looks like it might actually be cool in here. We're not that far from spawn. Maybe a couple hundred blocks. I don't know what's in here, how far back this goes. So I think settling in like an overhang like this would be pretty cool. Starter base. It's actually not too bad in here. Not as big as I thought, though. I don't know if this this goes back into a cave system. Thought I heard a skeleton, but... Oh, I hear zombies. Yeah, I can tell the cave gen is definitely different. Sounds like we have a waterfall nearby. It's washing down a lot of mobs. Whoa, crap. I don't have any armor on me because iron is fairly rare. Skeletons have the old noises now. That led to more than I thought it would. Whoa. I think this thing's just spiraling up and up. Hey, moron. Skeletons should have their old textures where they were holding these really tiny bows. It was kind of comical. Mod maker should do something. Not the mod maker, but the texture pack maker should do something about that. Bring back the old skeleton textures. Whoa! I didn't see you. That caught me off guard. Now, thankfully, this texture pack doesn't have the old manly grunt in it or anything. I think I like this area, despite being freaking poisoned right now. How long is this effect? Oh, jeez. Come on. I guess I better back off until this wears off. Okay. Let me heal some hearts. I think I'm almost out of food. I got some... Ooh, I got some glowstone dust out of that. Nice. We got our first bow. It's pretty sad looking, like I bought it from a really crappy garage sale or something. I hate garage sales. You go there and it's just like a box of romance novels that all have the exact same cover on it. And it's like a box of old shoes next to it, and... Ooh, Lava's got the old texture too. They might have some knickknacks that nobody cares about, like a big box of old magazines that pretty much describes every garage sale that I've ever been to. This must have been the water I was hearing. Yes, I think I like this cave gen that this preset has to offer. Yeah, that witch just totally caught me off guard. Forgot about them. They're easy to kill if you just melee them to death. We should keep lighting up this area here. Hunger bar's starting to go down again. Oh yeah, I think I can do a lot with this area. How high up are we? We're actually 84. So we're not going to find any iron in this cave, I don't think, unless we find something that goes down a lot lower than this. But I think we're going to make this area our first base. I think we're conquering it pretty well. Just got to make sure everything's lit up here. I think this probably leads outside. Maybe not. We have to be close to outside here. Otherwise, we wouldn't be seeing all this sandstone. And the only thing that really concerns me about building in this area is all the sand collapsing. That's going to take a lot of work, but if I need glass, I think I'm pretty set. So I have to do a lot of clearing out of this area here to see what we have to work with. I don't know how big this mountain is. But yeah, I like that lava there, so free lighting source. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Now I got to find the way out of here. I almost missed that cave entrance too. Did I come in this way? Yes, I did. So we actually climbed... Whoa! Good job, iluvspidrs. I probably better get in here because now I'm going to have about 800 other zombies coming after me now. I guess I didn't light that as well as I thought I did. Duh. You know. I'll have to cook up my steak here and we'll have to get a food situation going. I can probably start a temporary farm out here. I'll have to think about what I'm going to build with this area. But I think I like this. I could easily clear this out. It's already partially cleared out for me. So I think we'll call this first episode an episode. I think I'm going to start clearing out this cave here. I'll get a farm going. I'll do that off camera because it's boring work. I might get a few animals over here. Which I'm not going to make you guys watch that unless you want to. So leave me some comments and let me know. We got 4 seeds, 3 sugar canes. They're called reeds in this resource pack like they used to be in beta 1.1. I just got that too. We'll start a cocoa bean farm and we can have some cookies. So, once daylight hits, I think we'll think about what we're going to do about this place, and I will see you next time.